More breaking news, an emotional plea from police for witnesses to come forward in the murder of 7-year-old Taylor Hayes. She died yesterday, 2 weeks after being shot while in the back seat of a car. Her killer is still on the streets right now. WJZ is live outside of City Police headquarters. Rick Ritter just stepped out of a news conference. Rick, what's the latest?
Well, Jess, the big development in this case is police say they found the white Mercedes-Benz that they have been searching for days that they believe is connected to the murder of 7-year-old Taylor Hayes. Now, at this time, they're not saying whether the driver of that car is facing any type of charges. Important to note here that 33-year-old Darnell Holmes, who was arrested earlier in this investigation, who was the driver of the car that Taylor was in. She was charged earlier on a few days ago, but police say they believe she knows who the killer is, but is not cooperating with authorities. It's been a little more than 2 weeks since second grader Taylor Hayes was hit by a bullet in southwest Baltimore. Despite the tears and citywide outrage,
I mean, that's a baby. That's a baby. That baby life haven't even started.
Her killer is still on the run. It was July 5th along Lyndhurst Street when gunfire erupted. A Honda Accord where little Taylor was sitting in the back turned into a crime scene. Multiple surgeries and countless hours of prayers, not enough to save the 7-year-old. She died Thursday. Police quickly made an arrest by taking 33-year-old Darnell Holmes into custody. The driver of the car Taylor was in, slapping her with gun and drug charges, but they say Holmes is not cooperating with authorities. Detectives have since honed in on this crucial video showing a white Mercedes-Benz they believe the shooter or shooters were riding in.
I do want to say that we know that a number of people saw that shooting. We know that for a fact, and we want you to come forward. There's a child who's no longer with us. Have some level of sympathy with respect to that. That child needs justice. Her family needs justice, and we want you to come forward.
Again, the big development in this case, police have found the white Mercedes-Benz they have been searching for days that they believe is related to the murder of 7-year-old Taylor Hayes. Not saying whether the driver of that car is in custody. They do say that no charges have been filed. Back to you.
All right, Rick, thank you. And anyone with any information can text tips anonymously to Baltimore City Police at 443-902-4824.